Hi Spidey-Fans, it's your friendly neighbourhood ultimate Spider-Man fan here, and I'm here with a wee review video on the third DLC for Marvel's. Sorry, I'm thinking about a lot of stuff here that I might have forgotten to put in this clip. Yeah, first of all, I just want to say the DLC was actually brilliant. I actually, in my opinion, this was the best DLC out of all three of them, or two of them, or however you say that. But it was better than the first two. I love the first two, but this one was actually really good. So yeah, like this clip here, right? Like, I will admit, I've heard on YouTube that people wanted a boss fight with Silver Sable, Silver Sable, and I will admit, it was actually pretty challenging for me, because as you're seeing, yeah, it's not my first try, but I will admit she was really challenging. I'm not being funny. You'll know what I mean if you watch my broadcast. I think that I died a few times in this boss battle. I was happy that I was happy that I got a boss battle with a character, but actually it was really challenging for me. It was very interesting. I love how Silver Sable comes back for her equipment, and then with an misunderstood boss fight where she fights Spider-Man because he won't tell her information about Hammerhead. But yeah, I have to say that was an epic way of opening the DLC. And as for Screwball, oh boy, I didn't really want any Screwball challenges on this DLC, but then again it was part of the storyline, so I have no clips of me defeating her, but Screwball, I was happy to finally get rid of her in this one. She got arrested. I had to do more the Screwball challenges in this one were basically just the bombs, and then the web gadget things again, just similar ones. And then for the last one, we finally tracked her down and beat her. But I did not expect her to actually start flying over rooftops. That was a shock to me. Yeah, as you can see in the screen, yes, yeah. As for the crimes, yeah, you get the same as the other ones. You got new crimes to do. I have to admit, this one particular one with protecting the lorry, I actually thought, like, if you watch my broadcast, I actually failed that the first time because I decided to fight the bad guys instead of actually doing what it told me to. I will admit it was a wee bit challenging, but I got used to it. But yeah, I was actually this one was really fun. And then like, I will admit, this, everything about this DLC part, Silver Lining, was brilliant. Because the best part was that you actually got to play as Peter Parker in free roaming, because a lot of people were actually asking for that. I will admit, my favourite mission, which is actually on the screen now, I actually have to admit, my favourite mission in this DLC is the bit where you're chasing the trucks around the city, and then Silver Sable comes after a few minutes, and then you have to fly after her in the jet to try to calm her down from attacking them all. And then you have to deal with drones after. Sorry if I'm spoiling this, I don't know what to say. I just enjoyed the DLC, and yeah, and then after this you team up. Well, after this mission here, Silver Sable says that you have to work with her, so you team up with her to take down Hammerhead, and then after the wee confrontation in the alleyway, she turns up, and then you have to go to Hammerhead's first appearance as a cyborg Hammerhead in the Sable thing, Sable cyborg outfit. And then obviously after she gets kidnapped, you have to go into the sewers and find her. And talk about the sewers, I'll say that in a minute. And I actually will say that I was actually really shocked to see Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat, return, because I know that I worked out she possibly didn't die in the Black Cat DLC, but I will admit I was shocked to see her in this. I actually didn't think, she would actually be in it. Like, if you watch my broadcast, you'll actually see my reaction to that. And and while the screen's on, I will say that I actually find the Peter Parker gameplay very cool. The way that when you had to follow the bad guys, and then you had to pretend that you were looking at your phone whenever they turned around and nearly spotted you, or when they thought they were actually being followed. And literally, I actually will admit, using your powers as Peter was actually really awesome. I got a few screenshots of that. I got actually a few screenshots of him in poses on the web singing, but in the sewers, I never actually thought you would actually go into the sewers. Like, that actually was really fun because it reminded me of Spider-Man 3, whenever you went into the sewers after Dr. Carlos Connors, the lizard. So it was really fun to see that. So after you had to fight your way down into the sewers into where Sable was being held, and then after freeing Sable, you have to team up with her to fight. And can I just say that fight there was actually really fun, and literally I have to play it on the screen here. I have to. I love that move, the team move with Sable and Spider-Man throwing the way, it's hard to say, the way Spider-Man and Sable grabbed each other's arm and done that cool move to take out that final bad guy. That was actually just epic. And can I just say that as for the final battle, I actually will say, some of you might disagree with this, but I actually will admit, the final battle actually reminded me of the Doc Ock boss fight in the main story. Now, if you wonder what I mean by that, think about it. Hammerhead is really, really big, extremely hot, about the same height as Doc Ock was, and basically, I think that was actually a reference to the boss fight, but I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say that. But, it was a wee bit more challenging than that as well, in my opinion, because he did have that blue force field around him after a few minutes of beating him. Other than that, all I can say is just bravo, and I'm so happy we got the best of Spider-Man suit that was ever created for Spider-Man, in my opinion. The Raimi suit. I just had to say that. And and I will say that I'm for you'll have seen my reaction on this in my broadcast video. I was really touched by Insomniac's tribute to the man who created all this for us, Stan the Man Lee. That was a really good way to. I love that screen. I took a screenshot of that. And as for the ending, I was actually expecting a teaser for the Wraith, Yuri Watanabe, which brings me to my next thing. It was actually really interesting for me to see all those crime scenes scattered around the city, and then Yuri called on to say farewell, Spider-Man, because they're not friends anymore. Because Yuri went on, it was really interesting to see Yuri going on a killing spree to introduce the introducer to being the Wraith, possibly in the sequel, which sadly I might not be able to get, unless it's for PS4 as well as PS5. Don't know. I'm hoping. I will say that the fighting bases around the city, I actually will admit they actually were more challenging this time. They actually especially sorry if I keep on repeating myself, but I'm just trying to say as much as I can. I think I've actually spoiled a bit of it. But instead of a teaser for the Wraith, we saw a teaser for Miles Morales becoming Spider-Man. I will admit that ending with Miles Morales and Spidey was actually really good. I will admit, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but I was a tiny wee bit disappointed about that wee ending. But I'll tell you why. Because I know right now you're probably thinking right now, wait, what do you mean? I'm going to explain. It'll only be a few seconds here. I was actually hoping, whenever I saw Spider-Man and Miles wearing the advanced suit mask. Yes, I could tell what mask it was before I need to say. I will admit I was hoping to see them swinging through the city together, but I actually was really shocked. I was actually really happy to see Spider-Man finally trailing Miles, because he's been talking about it the whole DLC through the phone while I'm just swinging around the city, and it was really nice to see him actually training for it. But it would have been a wee bit better, in my opinion, if actually the DLC had ended with them both swinging through the city together. But before I go here, just want to say, as for the suits, I didn't do a review on the suits for Turf Wars and Silver Liner. The Turf Wars suits, I actually will admit they were actually a bit better than the suits for the heist. Like the Spider-Man Spider Armor Mark 1, the silver armor. I have to admit, I like that one because that was from the animated series back in 1994 to 1997. I actually did like. That's one of my favourite suits, and it's from one of my favourite Spider-Man animated series, my ultimately favourite animated series. And plus, you got that suit in Spider-Man 2000 PS1, which I have, as you would have seen in my past videos. Now I asked for if I can remember what middle one. Oh yeah, the Spider Clan, the Mangiverse Spider-Man. So I will say that I didn't really like that one, in my opinion. Like, I know that Brian at the Heart said it was his favourite suit, but I didn't really like that one too well. But it was cool how they did that cartoonish version. And as for the Iron Spider suit, the comic one, the comic Iron Spider, that was totally epic. Especially with the new update now. Because, like, Insomniac have actually changed the colour of the legs whenever you swap suits to that thing. So, I actually liked the way they did that. That armour was epic. And now for the Silver Lining suits. I'm not going to... I've already said about the Raimi one. I'm really head over heels in love with it. Let's see, what such was that? What was that? Sorry, Spy-Fans, hang on. What was that? Yes, the End of the Spider-Verse suit. Yes, I like that one. I did like that one. I will say we could have probably done with like the cyborg Spider-Man, but it was put in. And as for the last one, which was what was that? What was the last one? Yes, the Iron Eichmann armor. I actually have to admit that armor was actually pretty cool in my opinion. I mean, like I know in my reaction video when I said about the suits and about in my suits video as well, I didn't sound too happy, and that was only because of the Raimi, so I thought I wasn't going to get out of them. But I will admit, my favourite suits out of everything is definitely the Raimi suit, my suit basically, and out of all the DLCs, I will say, right, let's see, Iron Spider Armor Mark 1, Into the Spider-Verse and Iron Eichmann suit, and the Raimi one's first. So, other than that, now for my rating, for Silver Lining, and it was that good, I have to actually admit, it was actually really, really better than any of them. Like, I gave the Heist a 12 out of 10. This one, I actually will admit, it was actually pretty perfect. So I'm going to give this a 15 out of 10. Some of these might say it's too high, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's my rating. Other than that, thanks for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed this. I really hope you enjoyed my review, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And other than that, I'll see all you Spy fans in all of my next epic Spidey videos. I don't think I've done my oh wait, sorry, I was gonna say, well, I could do my intro, but okay, I'll do my intro. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell, and then follow me on Twitter as well. Type in the sign, all capitals without spaces, the Ultimate Spide, SPID. And yeah, it's your friendly neighbourhood Spider Cop. Over and out. Thwip.